fans, Earl at thelogbook.com. We're playing some River Raid from Activision from 1982. Fantastic little game by one and only Carol Shaw. Now, much was made at the time of, oh, a woman programmed a game where you blow up lots of things? Which, you know, you would have had to have known my mom. This was not a surprise to me. Obviously, you are trying to destroy as many enemy boats, helicopters, jet fighters as possible. Your own dwindling fuel supply necessitates trying to preserve some of the fuel depots that are out there, but it may not be possible to save all of them, or even the convenient ones. Of course, if you're playing like me, it may not be possible to survive at all. You can shoot the fuel depots, but that's not helpful. That blows it up. Unlike Zaxxon. Ooh, well, that went badly. Let's try it again. Unlike the arcade game Zaxxon, where shooting an enemy fuel depot in the enemy base, somehow tanked up your vehicle, which really perhaps doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Here, shooting an enemy fuel depot does you no good. It just blows it up. Doesn't slow them down any, because you don't see them racing for the fuel. Your best hope is to find one that's convenient, stay in touch with it for as long as possible, which means you slow yourself down and expose yourself to enemy fire, which is in many cases, not a survivable state in this game. But strategic use of them will enable you to keep flying. If you ever run out of fuel, well, you're in an aircraft. An aircraft that runs out of fuel falls out of the sky. Some of the enemy craft cannot be disposed of. You just have to avoid them as best as possible. Ugh. Ouch. Try again. I have not played River Raid in quite some time, so I am way out of practice. I also haven't got my Atari joysticks out of the box yet after my move. Yeah, I do have a USB adapter that allows me to play Atari games with a genuine Atari 2600 joystick, and I'm still looking for the box that particular piece of hardware is in. And until then, I'm kind of sucking at River Raid. I don't remember being this bad at it. I don't remember ever being particularly good at it. I'm not an expert. I hold no records. But, yeah, kind of embarrassing myself greatly here. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Maybe we can go that way and crash into a jet plane. Maybe, on the other hand, that's a really bad idea. One more try. One more try. This may be one of the games I have to come back to and play later. this is an old favorite. This is one of those games that just makes it so cathartic to go in and blow stuff up. When you're doing well at it, it feels great. When you're not, well, you call it a Tuesday. Yeah. Ah. Ah. There's an element of this that is not entirely unfamiliar if you have played, say, Skyjinx. It's this kind of slaloming to avoid stuff. However, somehow I am much more adept at that when playing Skyjinx than I am when playing River Raid. Oops! My plane must not be flying very high if it just slammed into the ground there. So there you have it, Carol Shaw's River Raid by Activision. Really one of Activision's all-time classics for the 2600. I cannot recommend it highly enough, even if I'm not really in the zone on it right now. Give it a try.